Welcome back to another game, and we're playing something we've not played before. We're playing d4, and I want to try and play Jabava London. Check everything's going okay. I don't know which move order I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with bishop f4, and I already now don't know what I want to play against this. Like a Slav, isn't it? Do I want to do that, or do I just want to play like a normal London? Maybe we'll start with this. Bishop out. Is this the issue with trying a new opening, right? I don't know any of the moves. Now, do I take with the queen or do I take with the c-pawn? I'll take the queen. I think this is kind of flexible. Actually, maybe, I was thinking back, maybe here I should be playing like f3, g4. Like, we'll piece it together at some point. Here, I'm just going to go h3. So there's none of this kind of stuff. This. Yeah, like I'm down a minute and a half, but we're piecing it together. I think I'm just going to get a very meh position. I'm sure it's fine. Like, the idea is of London is that you try and throw. I still haven't committed. Like, I was going to play the Jabava. Sometimes you play it on move 2, where you play knight c3, or you play c3 with your pawn. Okay, so they get their knight in. I presume if I go here that they'll go here. So I might do this, and then this, and this. Let's play this so that any queen here ideas we can drop back. Okay. Get this knight out. It's going to be pretty symmetrical. Okay, they wedge it in with their pawn. That's probably a standard idea. Now I've got the option of playing f3 to kick the knight. e4 takes, knight, takes. Yeah, it's interesting. I could play e3, sorry, f3, e4. Maybe I'll castle first. So here, you probably go here. And here, takes. That feels good. So let's start with this. Okay. You could just trade here, put a bishop here. Maybe I push there, or maybe I would just trade it. So we probably want to sit and have a bit of a think here because there's lots available, like taking, and then like, do I want to do this? Probably not. The way to access this pawn, not really. So let's just look at this first. If it takes, I'd probably take with the no, take the queen in that there. So maybe I'll play king h1. That feels sensible for this position. Maybe my queen wants to go on this walk, but okay, so now I really want to be considering e4. Yeah, so e4. You can insert a knight trade if you can insert a knight trade, but I don't think it does much to change the position. If assuming it takes. Can't really take here because I come here and I'll probably try and pick this up or come in here. So let's go for it. Down to 12 minutes, but it's I don't even know how to describe this game. Okay, we get takes. Maybe you can play like bishop d6. Knight there. Presumably takes with the pawn. Rook over. He gets a nice square for his knight. So right, this knight's coming in here, which can't really stop. So the question is, like, do I want to put my queen here such that when the knight comes? No, I don't have either of these squares available to me. So I think I'm going here when the knight moves and then try and jump it out here. So I'd imagine I probably want to play this. Knight comes in. Oh, I need to be careful of this hop because I was thinking this, knight comes in, queen over, then you sack there, and if I take back you jump in and win the queen, so I need to be careful. So maybe on I go back to then try and get there. It's all a bit tricky. Maybe I'd bring the bishop back. So on there takes, queen takes, then slide over. That feels a bit better, I think. Or play rook there, knight there. Do I just sack it? Any benefit just sacking? Don't think so. I like bishop here then. Knight there. Queen over. Knight there, queen over. You can trade, that's fine. Yeah, so you see like this is a problem square for me. He can jump in here, all kinds of issues. That's why when the bishop was there, he could have just sacked it, because the bishop's the only thing that's protecting this square, which would cause me complete destruction. I have played them before, but I'll drop them my message to say hi and that they're on YouTube. Don't know if they'd have, it depends when we played, I don't know if they would have watched our first game or not. I can't even remember what our first game would have been. Did it show you? I think I totally cheesed them. They were 2300 then as well. 2315. Yeah, I've got a vague memory of this game. I was kind of doing alright. And then they just blundered the queen right at the end. It should have been a draw, or I was slightly worse. So how are we doing here? Yeah, they're probably trying to, I don't know, like they could maybe like try and double stack up on my knight. I think they'll probably want to move their queen, but maybe not there. What are they going to try and play? This? No, that wasn't this. Okay, so now my idea I think is just going to be to take and replace it with the other rook. It feels pretty good to me. Let's replace it with the other rook. It might go here and then here. Try and target this, or maybe they'll throw some pawns down and make things happen. So it's the good bit of this position. I can get my rook in here. My plan again was to get the queen there. Maybe I should have played queen there last move rather than my rook over. But then knight can always jump back. Then I get check. Yeah, actually it's quite nasty, isn't it? Like that king moves over, check. So yeah, maybe I was a bit hasty playing rook f1. I still think it's a fine move. I think actually queen g4's better. So hopefully I'll still have that available to me soon. What could they play to stop that? A few things actually, couldn't they? Like this or this. This is also quite a handy square for my rook if I could ever get it there to, can I get enough pressure on this d5 pawn? Yeah, I'm kind of a bit miffed I didn't play queen g4 last move. This feels good. I think I would rather take my side of this than black's. I've got my pieces on the open files. We've got the same coloured bishop. They've probably got more space over on this queen side. Their piece development isn't fantastic. Yeah. Is there a world where I can try and make this work? Maybe this. If I go here, no, then check into the corner and mate. So this is a threat. They'll move the bishop. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah. So I still. Oh. No, it's, no. You get mated. I need to be careful of that shortly. So this is a big threat for me. That's one way of stopping it, but then I'll have a discovery with the knight. Maybe play this. Okay, so they're forced to go back with their knight, which feels good. Like I've got some pressure here. Do I have this? Yeah, I do. Bishop here. What about like queen up? This feels good. Come on, there's got to be some stuff here. If I can displace the knight, I'm in. So I need to work on displacing the knight. So this or this. So this, I think, kind of forces bishop there. Maybe I'll put my bishop here. Can I play? Is your queen in trouble for squares? Little bit. Little bit of trouble. So do I want this or do I want this? I feel like that just looks more active, doesn't it? I'm convinced there's got to be something in this position. Oh, there you can just take it, and then you're defending your... Well, you can take it, I get check there, I pick up here. You go... no, you go... There, maybe pick up the pawn. So this is still viable. Check there. Tax the rook, you can't defend it because my bishop covers the squares. Maybe you go back with your queen, and I can pick up the pawn. So yeah, this is viable. So there I think is the line. Then on there, then you can take it. So maybe this is a bit safer. Still get that. Takes, I don't need anything. Takes, check there, no. I just played this. What about this? G4? Really just need to move the knight at any cost. So if I can get this queen check in, maybe, yeah, maybe I'm swaying towards G4 now. If you infiltrate, I can play up. G4 with the idea of playing this. I don't know, that I feel like I spent a lot of time there, but it's quite a committal move. But I really feel like I have to keep the initiative going here. Like he wants to play moves like this and this. Maybe like I haven't analysed this well enough actually. To be fair, have I? Maybe an h5 might be strong. So my idea is just to go here. Queen here, push the pawn. Or maybe like bishop here, pawn up. I don't really know. Ugh, it's annoying. If I can go here, push the queen, I can push the pawn, make the knight move, and then I have a tempo on the queen which would force mate, but they can take here with check. Which does scupper a lot of my plans. Here. Again, like if I just get my queen here, I'd be doing really well. Maybe I'll drop back here, but then I lose control of this. I'm close to something, and I'm sure there is something there. Maybe I'll go back to one of my original ideas of like knight here. This just to get rid of their really powerful knight. Yes, on that. I've got there, then there, and I've got this move. It's quite pretty. Takes the knight, might pick up the bishop there. I don't think bishop there works. So this. I can just push. We can go here. I can't come back. Back here to play this. You come down here. Yeah, I don't mind that. Need to keep a bit of time on the board. Under 4 minutes. 4 minutes is still fine. Roll these pawns forward. Worst case, I pick up the pawn here. Maybe they defend it with this. Okay. Here. So here. Check. There. And then knight does something crazy. Here. Something here. Or do I push it? Queen there. What about, yeah, this is coming. And push. Oh, what's the move? I'm running out of time now. There. Is there anything good here? Push there. Yeah, when the knight gets to here, what do I do? Do I just play here for a queen trade? Or here for a queen trade? Or here, here? It's a waste of a move. I just played this, then this. Okay, now push. Oh yeah, that music comes here. That's what I just talked about. The last like 3 moves have been terrible. Useless. So I think I just want to trade down and see if I can pick off some pawns at the end. But this is... yeah, it was definitely better. I think this is now equal / worse. And that comes in. Got a lot of pieces on dark squares. Do I need to keep hold of this bishop? Do I need to play it here? Just thinking like this is not a great structure to have with the dark squared bishop on, so I need to probably just try and work them forwards. Need to get my king active. His knight's stronger than mine. The pawn structure is favourable for him. Yeah, I think unchallenged my next move is going to be this. I don't see a great knight. I was like, I've got to check here, but it doesn't do anything. If I come here, I just lose a pawn. Get around the back, he just pushes onto light squares. This is not a great endgame for me to be in. Under a minute. Yeah, everything's just kind of fizzled away here. I'm sure I had something in this game. But yeah, let's roll it in. I don't even know which piece is better because you've got pawns on both sides of the board, which bishops can see at the same time. But equally, it's relatively locked. To go for a draw. Getting hold of this pawn would be critical. I've always got luck about here, but then I've got push. So if I can, it's like, where do I want my knight to be? To be there, like there, there. Here's not a bad shout. There. Got a strong square. This looks like a useful outpost, but I don't know how useful it is. I mean, it's stopping the king from doing this. If they move the bishop, they're probably coming this way. This. This feels good. You can't take it because I go check and then pick up both bits. What do you do here? I'm threatening this pawn as well. This feels good. I'm threatening to take and take. And you can't take me. So I think you've got to play this. So you play that. Can I get away with trading? Can I get close enough to it? I go here. You go here. I go here. You're there. I'm there. And then you're there. So no. So there I think I'm just taken. Passed pawns are good. 2 and 1 on that side of the board. His bishop's kind of really short on squares. Okay. Did not look at that. Can I take? If I take, am I ever getting back? I have 20 seconds to decide if I'm ever getting back if I go there. I don't know if that is the move. this, takes, push. Play this, try and lock you away. We draw here. I want to kind of get as many of my pieces off dark squares as possible. Like where's... Yeah, maybe I should play this. No, yeah, maybe I should play this. Maybe I'll play that next then. Yeah, I should have played that. It's the issue with not having any time. And you just get zugzwanged. I think. Well, I can play it now. I can play it now. Or do I get zugzwanged? This. Have I just made a big mistake here? Very possibly. Uh-oh. Push, takes there. I think I'm lost. Am I lost? Might well be lost. Like he can push this and I'll sack my bishop, but then I can push mine and he has to sack his bishop. But then will his king, when he sacks it, be over here and mine will be up there? So maybe I'll be closer to the pawns. My pawns are slightly further forward. I don't know. Like this there, like this. This takes no. Okay, I'm gonna push here. If I push here and he goes here. So maybe I'll go here. Maybe you can go around the back. Maybe I should have just come straight back here. Okay, so takes, pushes. King up, pushes. Takes, push, 3 there. I end up on a check square. I don't know if that's right. Oh, queen and you check me. Oh. No time. You don't have time. Like, is this a draw? Oh, so annoying. So here, just have to play there. On this, I just push. And then this. So black's quite. Let's look at this. This is a good game. Oh, it was definitely better. Yeah, so I was already like, do I stick to a London here? Kind of played a Londonish game. Yeah, so we had like a standard Londonish setup where it's nothing going on. Yeah, Queen G4. Okay, so even after takes, Queen. Okay, now it likes rook there. Queen G4 here it likes. Interesting. Yeah, I thought Queen G4 at some point. Okay, it really likes G4. Wow, and +3. So what is it? You drop your queen back to play. So H4 here, queen here, queen up. What happens when the knight comes in? Oh, check there. Okay, so that's the important move. And if this, okay, because of this, check. And if king moves over, okay, there anyway. So that's what I missed. So take the knight was good. Oh, push the pawn. Push the pawn, man. Don't let the king get in. Why? I push the pawn. What if they? Yeah. Yeah, I really messed it up. Let's just look at. Oh, it's such a better position. Yeah, so I was looking at G5, wasn't I? But then I was like, oh, actually, I'm in Zugzwang as well. Am I? I suppose I've always got this. Yeah. Yeah, that was not the move. Yes, this is now problematic. Annoying. Thanks for watching.